So this right here was my original hero tier list that I made when the game first came out, but ever since then there have been 2 balance changes, and I've learned a lot about the game and the meta as I've rised in the ranks on the way to Diamond, and with the addition of Violet, I feel like now is a great time for us to adjust this hero tier list, because looking at it, obviously the game was a very different game back then than it is right now. So starting off with the C tier, this is not going to surprise a lot of you guys, but we are dropping the big bad Culian to the bottom, along with Errant Ghost, along with the Bathos, and we've got to be dropping Vanka. I had him in A at one point in time. I don't know what I was thinking, but Vanka is going down into the C tier, and then the final C tier hero will be the Destroyed. All of these characters are playable, but they just do not bring enough to the table like the rest of the field does. So on to the B tier now. We are going to be moving down Raiden. Raiden and Serp are both going to be in this tier. I know, they're still really good at destroying players in one-on-one situations, but not enough utility. They don't deserve to be any higher than B. Still, B is a very, very solid choice. We will go with Mary into the B tier as well. Very good potential, very good outplay, super flashy, but it's all about consistency whenever I make these tier lists. How consistent can a hero be throughout the entirety of a game? Big Papa is my favorite marksman in the game, but he is kind of straightforward. I've been debating putting him either in the B or the A. This one was very close for me. I'd say he's probably the highest rated B tier champ, but just there's other marksmen in the game that can hit hard and do a lot of crazy things as far as utility as well. We had Taekwon in S, but he's actually going to be coming down all the way to the B tier. They've nerfed him twice now, which is very surprising to me, and now he's sort of just super straightforward. If you do have a very good team comp, Taekwon can still be insane. We're going to be moving down Breaker, who used to be S. He used to be Elite, but now he is going to be going down to the B tier as well. A very solid choice of character. Can still survive and do some crazy things in the game, but he can just be shut down by a lot of different options from the other characters as well. Steel Shot's going to be going down to the B tier, and the final B tier, this one hurts my soul. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to change my mind right now as we speak. So let's move on to the A tier. I feel like Mako is actually an A tier hero, believe it or not. I was debating with her and Papa. I was like A, B. But I think Mako just brings a lot to the table, and a lot of people do not know about this. Just wait until the meta forums and esports come out. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about. But for having the most amount of health in the game and having a shield ultimate that also does this burn damage and effect, she can do some pretty crazy things on the battlefield that's going to shock you guys. Benjamin, I had him in S before, but I'm going to drop him down to A. He is a very, very good hero, but can be super hard to play. And having that high skill cap, I think, A is a very solid place to put him, because outside of his ult, especially if you miss that, it can get a little bit tricky with him from there on forward. I've got Murad still here in A. I think he's one of the strongest marksmen in the game. He just got a recent buff and he hits as hard as a truck. Lucy Muffy is going to be chilling here in A as well. So is Ray. And the new hero, Violet, we're going to be bringing her up here. I think that Violet is going to be falling in the A category. This is just a prediction. I can sort of tell after practicing with her in the practice arena that she will be in the A tier. Now, I did forget to move Cluster. So we're actually going to be taking down Cluster right now. I think Cluster falls in the... This one is tricky because Cluster is not bad. As a matter of fact, he's probably like the same sort of similar level to Shanna. So I think I'm going to be putting Cluster here in the A. Shanna's going to be going down to A as well. And Mortal got nerfed. He got that silent nerf, which a lot of people were talking about. And, they're debating, what is Mortal? Is he completely useless? I don't think he's an S tier one trick anymore, or one man army anymore. I believe he falls down into the A tier, but still a very good hero. You just have to play around your team. El Dragon's going to be going up to the S tier here with Duras, because, these 4 champions right here. El Dragon, Duras, Conky, and Phoenix. Lucy, I used to have her. I was thinking of putting her into the S, but the nerf to her heals was quite tremendous, so I think she's going to be sitting at a solid A count now. And it's just the difference between, I think, Cluster with the built-in mobility, the built-in crazy damage on his ult. No, but in the same tier as Shanna, she has burst, unlimited attacks. I think Cluster actually goes down to B. I don't think he's bad, but I think I'm feeling the B tier. It's sort of similar in a way, kinda, to Steel Shot. I think this right here is going to be my overall tier list. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like it's pretty solid, and if I do change things up in the future, which I will as they continue to balance out the game, we can talk about that in a future video.